Okay, this is a funny place to start, but I'm starting at the shed because I walked through the house and then I walked out back and then here we are at the shed and I don't want to cross the lawn twice. So it's plenty big enough to hold an old clawfoot bathtub. So I'm standing inside and I had seen that there was a blue tarp on the roof. So see, it was starting to leak at some point. That's for sure. And I'm sure, oops, I got the door closed on me. I'm sure it needs a new roof, okay? But shingles for this size roof, that is not expensive. And actually, this is a low slope roof. You'd want to do like that roll down tar paper stuff anyway, probably. So, yeah, this is how big the shed is. So there's some nice built-in shelves here. The whole thing's on a tilt. It tilts down to that corner. But it's a shed, right? Perfectly good for lawnmower and garden stuff. And, you know, a little bit of daylight up there for some ventilation. So, okay. All right. So, let's look at the house from here. All right. So, I'll talk about it when we get inside. It's a new house, right? 2004 house. So let's just look at the yard for now. This is hardy plank siding, both on the shed and the house. That's good. Obviously, we need some paint on that door there. Let me zoom out. That's better. Okay, so you actually have a lot of privacy. There's some apartments here, right, in this back, and you can see that same color scheme back here. It goes a ways back. So there's apartments back there, and then houses here. There's a really nice sized yard, fully fenced, right? Well, it appears to be, maybe not. Maybe you have to finish this corner over here, it looks like. There's some wire fencing in there. I want to go check that out to make sure it's secure. Oh, and there's some junk back here. So we could make that, well, we'll talk about that too, because if you say, hey, just it's okay, leave it, I'll take care of it, that makes your offer stronger, because usually by this time the estate, they're just like, they're done. I'm guessing that they've already done quite a bit of work for this house. So there's your crawl space access down there. That's typical to be on the outside of the home. Sometimes it's inside in a closet, sometimes it's not. We have there's lots of really nice pavers to create little pathways here. Brand new steps, so those must have been dilapidated, but the rest of it's covered. It's just ready for a fresh coat of paint. It's not in terrible shape or anything, it's just ready for a fresh coat. So in some ways that's kind of nice because you get to pick your colors. All right, because it's kind of a peach, brownish peach. Okay, so this is a house where when I stepped inside, there's no shoe booty box that says please remove your shoes. And there is an odor in this house. And I for the longest time, I took my mask down and sniffed and sniffed. I'm like, what am I smelling? Is it cigarette smoke? No. Is there urine in this smell? Yes. Is this just dirty house smell? Yes. The answer is yes. So there are some scratches here down the door. So small dog probably. And here's the evidence that I've learned over time. How dirty are the cracks around the light switches, right? Because I know they've had a cleaning person in here. And I was like, okay, let's see what's going on with the drawers. And the person is an older person because it's an estate sale. Maybe their mobility was so poor that they could barely move to clean. But this tells the story. I mean, it's just icky. So the first thing you would do is clean. We've got the splatters here on the wall behind the stove. So this is vinyl flooring. This is not wood, it's vinyl. And so just, the thing you want to think about there is if you're going to do like the luxury vinyl plank, that's fantastic because the baseboard is already at the correct height, right? Assuming that your luxury vinyl plank isn't too much thicker than the existing vinyl, right? Because that's, people, I want to install luxury vinyl plank instead of carpet. Well, then the baseboard is too high, right? So this is the whole kitchen, right? It's not huge, but obviously it's open. And I mean, this is a tiny house. Everything is small. It's a small living room, right? And then the furnace is here. And I'm a little puzzled by the drywall over the lower half. But I'm sure your furnace guy would be able to help you out there. It was serviced in 2019, so that's good. Excuse me, it's been serviced recently. Yeah, sorry. So we have just noticed that there's a scorch mark on that outlet, so. So missing smoke detector. They changed the light fixture, right? And then didn't repaint. So, let's see. What can I say? Yeah, scuff on the wall. There used to be a towel bar there. So missing paint. A ding in the sheetrock there. This is a wide door. This is a 3-foot wide door for like handicap access. That kind of tells the story too, because that's not typical, right? And that's actually a solid door. Wow, it's not a hollow core door. Interesting. Okay. And I'm trying to figure out if this is real wood or plastic wood. It's a real wood frame and then it's plastic wood trim. So, wood look trim, I guess, is the answer. I'm trying to figure out, these are all 3-foot wide. Is that a 3-foot wide door? I think it is, as opposed to the standard 2.5 foot. Wow. Okay, so I mean, you need to repaint, right? And the house, it smells. It smells. I'm going to be honest. Could you fix it? Yes. Would it possibly mean taking up all of this vinyl flooring and putting Kilz down on the floor? Yes, quite possibly. And that's what I would do, because I don't want to live in this odor. It just smells like dirty home. You know, just smells like dirty home. There's your attic access there. So the furnace is, no, the furnace is there, but the ducting's in the attic. Okay, and then here's your bath off the master, which, you know, you could take that shower enclosure and put a full length one all the way across the back wall if you wanted. Or you could leave it like that and maybe reposition the toilet to over there and then have a bigger vanity here, because pedestal sinks are not where it's at. And so all in all, that's why this is priced the way it is. Big time. But it's a solid house. I'm sure it was built, you know, up to code, obviously, in 2004. The rooms are small. It's just single closets in each. Oh, this one has shelves. That's nice. But would you get here and need to roll up your sleeves and do some elbow grease? Yes. Yes, but that's why it's priced the way it is. So, and it's going to be a hot ticket item because there's a lot of people who, you know, they need a solid house. It's just dirty. Just dirty. They need a solid house, and they're not, you know, they have the time to put in, you know, sweat equity on their own. You know, it's sweat equity or check equity. And a lot of people are like, nope, I got sweat equity. So, okay. The washer dryer must be here. And then, this is just a huge pantry. Again, everything. And I know they had a house cleaner in here. So, probably things. I say, I call this, you need a second house cleaner after the first house cleaner to actually get things clean. But it was probably so bad that this is so much of an improvement from the first house cleaner, right? And this must be laundry. Yep, and water heater. Okay. So everything here is electric, yeah. I don't see any gas connection here. There might be gas in the street. Well, there's your water shut off for the whole house. That's nice to know. Okay. And that's the house. I'll go look outside the front a little bit again, too. Check out the side yards. Hey, that's a small fridge, by the way. You're not getting a giant fridge in that one. Okay. Missing trim around the door. Really bad paint. Whole house needs repainted. That would help a lot, just the smell of fresh paint. But this is a cute little porch. You are looking across at the Habitat for Humanity store. So that's across the way. McDonald's, I can see the golden arches right there. Well, let's look around the side yard here. Got a little shed there. That's nice. I'm assuming that's staying. So super skinny side yard, right? That's it. Here's your neighbor. And super skinny side yard. So, but you know, you'd spend your time in the backyard. Really. No garage. Oh yeah. You wanted a garage. No garage. Okay, well, that's the house.